Hey, my name is Chuck Ferges. So far as pain is concerned, I've hurt myself on a number of occasions going back to preteen. I fell out of a tree and hurt my head. I got thrown from a horse. I got hurt in football. The crowning glory was an attempt to stop a fairly large truck with a small British car. It was a very, very poor decision on my part, and I ended up with a couple of whiplashes, front and back and side to side. And that was the denouement of the neck problems. From there, it just kept building up and building up because it never stopped. And I never seemed to get anyone who could do anything other than crack it or rub it or do anything else. And I went along with the doctors, and some wanted to do surgery. And finally, last year, I allowed them to do surgery. They removed some bone spurs and fused 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the cervical spine, and it made no difference whatsoever. When you are in dire need of relief, you tend to pull back and pull away from friends and family. You are curt and short, angry, not with your family, not with your friends, but just angry. Why in the hell can't someone find a way to help me? I mean, I'm spending a lot of hours and a lot of money. You have to work, so that has to come first. You can't afford to let your family suffer, so you have to make money. You can't just sit back and let them starve. So that comes first, which means that the family doesn't get enough of you. And that's terrible. I lament that greatly. My relationship to my wife in the last year is better than it's ever been. It continues to get better. I have been through every kind of doctor that the world created. I have been in chronic pain for 37 years. I would recommend taking control of your life as early as you can. Whether they went to Dr. Adams or someone like Dr. Adams, it's of no mind. But get out from under the clutches of someone who is not on your side of the fence as soon as you can, and start taking control of your life. Just that alone, just empowering yourself, that alone is worth the time and effort. Get in a situation, for example, no one ever told me that I should be in the water exercising. They sort of said, sit back and let the pain hurt you. And they didn't say, get the endorphins flowing. Get in the water and move your butt. Get it going. And I don't care what kind of, get in the water that's warm, that's going to feel good on your body, and move your muscles. Float around. Walk. Don't do anything that's going to hurt you. Don't try to lift the end of the house. Move light weights. Walk. Swim. Do whatever. He recommended a physical therapist to me. The best physical therapist I have ever been to. And I've been to, I cannot tell you how many physical therapists in 37 years. You've been to a bunch of them. I've had 3 times in the last 5 or 6 years that my neck did not hurt. And they've all been in the last month. I went to pain people, and they said, take another pill. Which is very good, except that somewhere along the line, your liver dies. And that's probably not very good. There's no excuse for allowing someone like me, and I'm prejudiced because I was allowed to hurt, and they were just trying to stop the pain. that's okay. It probably is the only thing I've ever done that was of lasting benefit. And I say that because the thrust of the class is to put the onus of the solution on yourself. And you are the one that is going to make the decision. You are the one that's going to tell the doctor what to do. You are the one that's going to make the analysis, do the reading, and do all the stuff. It's not that you have the knowledge. It's just that you are the one that has your own best interest at heart. And what Dr. Adams has tried to do is to prepare you, by putting information in front of you, to prepare you to confront those decisions and be able to help make them. It's a good feeling to have the power in your own hands and not be in the hands of a stranger who may or may not have your best interest at heart. When you walk into a surgeon, all he knows to do is cut you. When you walk into a massage therapist, the only thing he knows to do is rub you. And some of them are good, some of them are lousy. But the point is that it doesn't necessarily help. I can tell you that I am better today than I was 3 months ago. I am optimistic that I'm going to be better 3 months from now than I was today, than I am today. And I owe it to Dr. Adams.